Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing amazing, fantastic on this lovely day. If you guys celebrate Easter, I hope you had a great Easter, and if you don't, I hope you had a great Sunday. Right? Either which way, I hope you guys are doing amazing. As always, I'm going to bring you some really great information, and today I'm going to discuss AI videos, right? And utilizing AI videos when it comes to short videos, when it comes to long video formats, any one of the two, right? AI has really transformed the game. It's truly helped me, and when it comes to my production game, when it comes to my content creation. And I know you guys have seen all of the videos on YouTube or on the other social media platforms discussing AI and how you can utilize it. And I wanted to show you my process of doing it, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna dive on the laptop as always, and I'm gonna show you guys some really cool stuff. All right, I'll see you there. Sweet. Hey guys, welcome to the laptop. As always, you guys know I'm going to hit you with some great information, right? So I'm going to show you my process of how to make some faceless videos using one of the AI tools that I utilize regularly, right? You guys, as you already know, AI is truly, like I said, it's transformed the game. It's just revolutionized everything of how, the process of video content creation to creating content to creating blogs, anything that you want. But today we're going to focus solely on faceless videos. I know a lot of people don't want to hop on a video and show their face, namely me. I didn't want to do it myself, but I was pushed by some family members as well as myself that I had to get out of my comfort zone and start showing my handsome face, right? I know. But so when you're unmasking AI videos, right, and you're getting into the innovation of creating a video creation, you just really want to be extremely creative, right? Because you're not showing your face, right? So you're not showing your personality. So you want to be able to show different facets of, the creation process, right? So you want to showcase some, different imagery, you want to showcase different voice structures. You want to showcase different storytelling formats, right? Because you want to keep your audience engaged. It's really going to be able to keep people in tune to whatever you're creating, to whatever videos that you put together with the AI process, and it's going to keep your audience coming back for more, right? So all right, cool. It wants to work with me. It wasn't working with me. All right, so the power of AI and video creation. I mean, again, this has been a slew of different videos over YouTube, right? So I'm not going to be telling you guys anything new that you haven't already heard before. But it's just a matter of you doing it, right? So for those of you who are already experienced and you're creating videos, keep creating those videos, right? Get more creative, because AI video creation has been changing constantly. Every day there's a new video creation tool coming out. Every day ChatGPT is changing. Actually, ChatGPT, if you haven't heard already, you're able to create thumbnails, right? You're able to create imagery. It's just a matter of typing in the prompt that you need to type in for it to create the right one. So, again, AI has just been on a rapid pace, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon, right? So with the technology of the video production, it's just a matter of, again, having engaging storyline, right? The visual concepts of it, and the utilizing of the creative tools that you're going to be using. There are a lot of different tools out in the market. I'm going to be using one in particular, right? But it's up to you. It's really up to what kind of content you're creating. Are you creating courses? Are you creating educational content? Are you creating entertainment, right? Content for entertainment? Are you creating informative, right? So that way, you'll know which tool to use when you know exactly, how you want to use it and which process you want to, provide for your audience, right? So generating scripts, right? As you already know, if you can't do it yourself, if you're not a great writer, there's ChatGPT, there's Gemini, right? There's Claude AI, there's Copilot, right? So you can generate a great script that suits you and suits your audience. Then you can create some great visuals by, typing in those kind of prompts that you're looking for, that you want to be able to have those visuals that's going to keep your audience engaged, right? And then it comes to editing. There are some AI tools that you don't even have to do any editing yourself. The AI is going to do it for you. So again, it's just a matter of you knowing exactly what you want to do, how you want to create these videos, and how you want to put it together. But it's really that simple, right? It's the script, it's the visuals, and then it's the editing of the video that you created. And then if you want to get into music and everything like that, yeah, those are the additives. But the basic format of it, the core of it, is just that. Right. So the art of faceless storytelling. Storytelling, it's been since the time of Stone Ages, right, where everybody sat around campfires and they told stories of, not going out into the woods because, there are monsters out there. So storytelling will always captivate an audience. For those of you who are already great writers, you already know this, right? It's all about the story, right? You draw people in from the story, from soap operas to novellas to, the movies that we're watching to Marvel comics. It's all about the story. So the story is really important. Visuals are important as well, but you need that great storyline, right? Because you want people to tune in, because we all have the attention span of a goldfish, right? We're going to be there for maybe 5 seconds and then we're going to scroll. So you really want to keep people, tuned into what you're saying or tuned into that AI video. And another thing, a lot of people are not really fan of AI videos, right? So you have to be creative and captivate them. Right, so the visual language, compelling imagery, and creative graphics, right? You want to illustrate complex ideas and emotions without showing your face. This is difficult. That's why it's great to have AI, because it can do that. It can develop these complex ideas and emotions that you want to convey to your audience, through the storytelling, through, the imagery, through the music. Like, there's a lot of different ways that you can captivate an audience. Right? Sound design. So just like I was mentioning, when it comes to music, you want to strategically put in certain music categories like ambient sounds, maybe some cinematic, maybe classical music. It's all connected to the emotional that you're trying to convey or get across to your audience, right? Or that the storyline already has that you just want to continue to have. You want to continue to, make it enhance, right? What you already have put together. Right. Some successful examples are, some of the cartoons that you've seen are popular on YouTube. Some of the other AI videos that you've seen that make money on YouTube or YouTube Shorts or TikTok, right? Or IG, any one of them, or even on Facebook, any one of them they're really popular when it comes to, telling stories about, maybe ancient Rome or, ancient times that of the past or whatever the case may be. So there are a lot of different ways that you can utilize it. It's just a matter of you kind of, letting the juices flow, right? Just getting real creative and testing a lot of different things. You may have a great idea and you may put it out into the market and nobody likes it, right? But you may have an idea that, you don't think that people are going to like, but they're actually going to love it, right? So just test it, like put it out there. Right, so I put together a really quick prompt. So we're going to jump on and I'm going to show you exactly the AI tool I've been using to be able to create these AI videos. So here's a story that I've put together. I'm utilizing AI, right? And we're going to jump on Flicky. For those of you who haven't used it before, it's a really cool tool. Really not that expensive. It really does put videos together truly simply. Excuse me. I can't speak today. Simply. Anyway, let me log in. Right, so here's the back office of it. So it shows you a lot of different things that you can utilize the AI tool for, right? You have the video prompting in the video section, you have the audio section, you have the design section. It also does thumbnails and presentations if that's something that you're interested in, right? So let me jump back. Let's copy this, right? Let's jump back on Flicky because we're going to go to scripts. We're going to paste that script in here. So here's the script of the story, right? That you're going to create, whether you create it with, again, ChatGPT, Claude AI, Gemini, Copilot, any one of them. You want to have the script ready so you could just drop it right in. If you want to summarize it, right? You want to summarize it here. Let's say you have a script that's extremely long and you're trying to create a YouTube short, then you definitely want to summarize it here, right? We're not going to do that right now. So we're going to click next. These are some of the templates that they have. We're going to click over here, right? We're going to skip this template because we don't need that right now. Right, so we have stock footage and we have AI avatars. If you choose one of these, it's just going to have the stock footage. They're going to pick different stock footage imagery to put into the video. But if you just want AI media or AI symmetry, just pick the AI media. Here are the different types that they have. They have the 3D model, they have anime, they have the cinematic, which is default, which is the one that we're probably going to use. They have the clay images if you're creating like cartoons, comic book, fantasy. You can also have a custom, right? So let's say you want to create pencil drawn images, right? You can definitely type that in and put that in yourself. Let's stay with the cinematic. right? We're gonna keep Maxwell right now, but I'll show you guys how to change up, the different voices that they have later on as it creates the video. That's it. Just hit the process button, right? AI is going to put all this together. It's going to analyze the script. It's going to, choose the images, the AI images that needs to go into the video. Maxwell is the voice that we already have that you're gonna hear when it plays. If I wanted to choose audio, I can choose that later on. Look how pretty fast this is done. Heck, and this is the video.
Jake smirked as Mia took the stage for the final debate round. "This'll be easy," he whispered. "No way a first year beats me." Mia began with a confident, measured opening. When her turn came, Jake tossed his notes aside dramatically. "Won't be needed."
Check that out. Look how simple that was, guys. So, it's just a matter of, don't worry about this. It's just a matter of, up here, if you wanted to adjust some of these images, right? Everything is going to be on your left-hand side. This is the music, for background music. If I wanted to change it, I could just click it and change it, right? And choose any one of the sounds that I want. It chose it for me because of the script. So depending on the script that you put in, it's going to choose the kind of emotional music that it feels that it's going to be, that's going to have the video dynamic enough, to keep your audience's attention, right? So it breaks up the script for you along the side, right? And if, let's say I didn't want this face, I could come in here and have it generate another face for that part of the video, and it doesn't disrupt anything else. Look, here's another face. Let's use this guy. We don't like that guy, right? So we use another face, and it's going to be over here. It's all going to pick up all of the videos all of the faces that you decide on changing. Let's say I didn't want this, I can change that too. I can regenerate, right? It's really simple. Guys, I'm Minor Church Bros in the back. I live next to a church, right? Amen, amen. And the choir says, amen. Exactly. So going back to what I was mentioning, so along the side, let's say I didn't like anything, I can come and edit. I can change Maxwell's voice, like I mentioned. So here are all the voices. Let's say you didn't like Maxwell. You can change you can change it to any one of the voices. You can have a female, you can have a younger sounding teenager, you can have an older sounding gentleman, you can have one maybe from Australia, one from the UK, right? It's a lot of different. Here are the dialects, right? It's a lot of different AI voices that you can choose from, and they sound pretty cool, right? They're not too bad. They're close to 11 labs. May not be as good as 11 labs, but really close too, right? It's creating the video for you. Again, look at the video. It's a minute and 24 seconds. Let's say I wanted to shorten it up, right? Because I wanted to just make it 60 seconds. I can do that just by editing the script on the side over here, right? It's really that simple, guys. Like, if you really wanted to start doing some AI videos, like, it really is that simple using a tool such as Flicky AI, right? It's really a matter of understanding exactly what kind of storytelling that you want to put out there, understanding what kind of voice that you want to have. What are some of the visuals? Let's say I wanted it to be more cartoonish, right? I can come over here. Let's say I wanted to change it. The style, let's say I wanted clay. I'll pick the clay cartoon. Let's regenerate an image. Give it some time. Now look, I have a clay cartoon, right? Now I can throw this in just to give it a little bit more dynamic, visuals, right? You can start to switch it up as much as you want. So it's really simple, guys. It's just a matter of you coming in here, knowing what you want to do, putting the story together, and then when you're ready, you just hit the download button. It'll prompt you, what do you want, what's the resolution you want it in, 1080p, MP4 format, start exporting. Take that, go back to ChatGPT or any one of the AI tools that you're using, dive in, put in for, description, put in for title or anything like that to make sure it's going to be even more captivating, right, for your audience. And then that's it, guys. Like, it's really that simple. It really is. So, so the key takeaways, right? And here's the next steps. Take action. Like, what are you sitting down for? Why are you still watching this video, right? You should be on Flicky creating a video. No, don't leave yet, though. I'm just saying. But after this, you get off of this, you go create a video, right? But it's really that easy, right? It's really a matter of you just kind of, again, getting your mindset of what kind of channel you want to put together. Let's say you want to create a YouTube channel. Okay, what's going to be the name of the channel, right? What kind of stories I want to put together? What kind of images I want to have in these stories, right? And then consistently having these stories pumped out, right? Consistent time, right? On a content scheduler, like I've mentioned in my other previous videos, and then you're able to have these going out constantly, right? And it's just a matter of putting in the work initially, and then later on everything will kind of unfold, right? It's that snowball effect, right? So we've explored using AI and why it's important that you should be using AI, especially if you're trying to do faceless videos. I've showed you guys a really cool tool, one of many tools that are out there, Flicky AI, right? The link's going to be in the description, by the way, if you want to test it out, see if it's something for you. If it's not, totally cool, right? Again, there's 101 different AI tools out there. Just pick one and use it, right? We spoke about using the visuals, right? I mean, how important it is for the visuals. We spoke about the sound, if you wanted to change the sounds, and then the text on the screen, right? If you wanted to change the text and everything else. Actually, I didn't show you that. Let me show you that over here. Let's say I didn't like this text from this video, right? Okay, are we working with? And we come over here and we could change the styles from the basic of all the text that I do and don't like, right? So here's the fonts over here, and I can change all of those right here. Exactly. It's really that simple, right? It really is. All right, I don't want to make this video too long. Some of my other videos have been really long because I've been going really in depth, but it's just a matter of taking action, right? Create some bold videos, man. Just test it out, see what the audience likes, and whatever they tend to gravitate to, create more of them, right? 10x it, right? Leverage the AI tools. They're out there. Just find the one that's best suited for you, best suited for your industry and what you're trying to create, and rock and roll, right? And embrace some of the challenges. The challenge is going to be, you're going to create videos nobody's going to like that's a fact, right? And then you're going to find the videos that people do like. So those are going to be some of the challenges you're going to encounter. So don't let it hinder you, or don't let it make you stop taking action, right? Make sure you continue to take action. And outside of that, man, I hope you guys really enjoyed this presentation. Please do like and share. As always, guys, I always got some hot stuff for you. So I really hope you guys see the power of AI tools. I know you've seen it all over the place, but I just want to give you my take, right? And some of the tools that I'm using. So I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Again, as always, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.